everybody, it's your chiropractic personal trainer, Dr. Piggott, and it's been a while since I made a video, and seeing how we're coming near the end of the year, I wanted to share some ideas with you about how to approach 2021. As you know, we've been going through this pandemic, and a lot of us kind of fell off course with our training, and I think now that we're coming near the end of the year, we should use January 2021 as a springboard to try to get back into some sense of normalcy in our lives. And I want to give you some ideas of how to approach that based on some things I've been reading online. And I kind of condensed it for you so that you can digest it more readily. I also have this video attached to a blog which goes into more detail, and you can read that in its entirety once I upload both of these tools later on today. So one of the things I want to talk about is we all make attempts at the beginning of the year to get into a fitness-based lifestyle, but for whatever reason, we get started, we stick with it for a couple of weeks to months, and then for whatever reason, a majority of us drop off. So how do we minimize that? How do we stop that trend? How do we focus on staying focused and achieving the goals that we set out at the beginning of the year, so that by the end of the year, we're seeing some measurable change in our bodies as a result of the work we've been putting in. So the topic that I wrote in the blog and the topic that I have listed here on the board is learning from fitness past. Okay, so I'm going to be Ebenezer Scrooge, and I'm going to take you back to your past, and I'm going to ask you to find out which attempts you made in the past were successful. What did you do when you had made commitments in the past to fitness were successful? And if you can jot those down and write them out, you can start to get a clear picture at what point in your life, what time in your life, or what job you might have had that you were able to focus and be successful in trying to be consistent in trying to live a fitness-based lifestyle. And once you write that down, you can start to plan going forward how to recreate those moments. And like I said, the second one was, why were you successful? If you can figure out why you were successful, it will be less likely going forward that you will be derailed by any incidents that come along in your way. And above all, we have to figure out why you weren't successful. And you have to be honest with yourself, you know. I lost focus, I was hanging out with my friends, I didn't have a support network, my job. Be as honest and straight up as possible, because these two things here are going to be the most important to determine whether these top two here are going to work out for you. So if you can be honest with yourself and indicate why you struggled in your attempt to change your body, whether it was losing weight or gaining weight or pushing yourself to squat more weight or what have you, you need to figure this thing out before you say January 1st, I'm going to start getting into a fitness program. Because these four topics are important in helping you to plan for 2021. And if you are not honest with yourself in any one of these four, I feel that you're going to recreate some of the challenges that you had in the past, and you're not going to be as successful as you would like to be. So once we determine these four concepts here, I want to go into something that a lot of trainers would like to see our clients exhibit, which is the language that you use about yourself. And I have here listed 4 common words and phrases that I hear from people when they're being challenged to force change. I can't. It's too hard. I don't have time. I failed, and I don't want to keep failing. If these terms are a part of your daily lexicon, you got to get rid of it. If you have negative perceptions on fitness, you can't keep saying, I'm going to get into fitness and expect yourself to change. It's not going to happen. You have to reaffirm your positive intention by creating positive language. I can do this. I'll push myself. I'll make time, even if it's 10 minutes. I will succeed this time. Reprogramming your thought processes as it relates to fitness, which is a challenging endeavor. I mean, let's be honest. Working out and being consistent is a challenge. It's hard. It's not easy. even when you work with a fitness professional. I'm supposed to push you and take you beyond your comfort zone so that you get change. Change your language. If your language is fixated here, none of this is going to work. And it's just another year of seesaw, up and down dieting, seesaw, up and down training, and at the end of the year, there's nothing to show for your efforts. So it is really important that you learn from fitness past. Figure out why you were successful, what you did to make you successful. Analyze and be honest what was not successful and why. And only then will these last two here help you figure out the top two here. And above all, change the language that you're using about yourself. It's really frustrating when I hear clients say, "Oh, it's too hard. Oh, I can't do it." I mean, you have to do it. I mean, you're doing it. You already made the attempt to do it, so why not give it that extra, right? That's the difference between getting results and not getting results, is that little extra. Change your lingo. Positive affirmations. Even if you have to write them down and put them on your refrigerator, put them by the side of your bed, whatever will help to reinforce that. You need to believe in that. And that will help you to change and be as physically fit as you desire. I am here to help you, but you got to meet me halfway, right? I can come up with all the programs and all the nutrition advice, but if you're not going to practice it when you're not here, or when you're here, you're going to push yourself and then stop because it's too challenging, then we're just going to be stuck, and we don't want to be stuck. So again, I sent the blog. It'll be attached with this video. And I want you to take the time to really assess who you are right now as we approach 2021. And let's all of us take this debacle that we just went through and use it as a springboard to create change for ourselves going forward. That's my helpful tip for today. Thank you for tuning in to Making Better Bodies TV. And I hope to see you again soon, and I'll try to be more regular with videos as the time permits. Until then, take care of yourself, stay healthy, and stay strong.